Hi, I'm Ann Bowden.
And I'm Jessie Bowden-Hammer.
We're longtime residents of Finney-Greenwood
and just as longtime supporters, members, and sometimes employees of the PNA.
We're hosting a short tour of this great neighborhood, highlighting some of the landmarks and updating you on what's been happening with PNA programs this year.
Speaking of highlights, we're here at the Woodland Park Zoo, one of the great highlights of the neighborhood. We're so excited that they're back open and people can visit once again. We're also excited about the new dinosaur exhibit that's here for the first time.
So let's go check out the rest of the neighborhood.
Let's do it. Hey, Mylan.
Hey, Mylan.
Hey.
Here we are at Ken's Market, one of the oldest businesses in the neighborhood. We're here with Mylan, one of the current owners.
You know, I grew up here for the last 13 years, started as a bagger. Now I'm proud to say I'm one of the owners of this great business, and we would not be anywhere where we are today without this great community that surrounds us and supports us. So, thank you.
Thanks, Mylan. We love Ken's. See you later.
All right, see you
Okay,
later.
bye.
Hey, Willow, how are you?
Hi, Willow.
Neighbors, how are ya? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Now we're here at Greenwood Hardware, one of the oldest pillars of the community. It's been open since 1948. How have things been going, Willow?
Great. The sun comes out and everybody likes to play.
Awesome.
That's good. Good to hear. So, Willow, tell us a little bit about the Gallon's Hardware sign around the corner.
Yeah, about 10 years ago we remodeled the store, and when we did, we found a wooden painted piece back behind the vinyl, or back behind the vinyl siding, and we decided to remake it into a piece of living history.
That's great. Good to keep the history in the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to see you. Glad things are going well.
You too. Enjoy the day.
We will.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Now we're here at Whittier Kids, another great PNA program. Kathy, can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on this year?
It has been a very eventful year.
Yes.
A year ago last week, we reopened to provide childcare for essential workers. So we started out with very low numbers of kids and adjusted to the new restrictions due to COVID, and gradually started adding more kids. And then we added online learning in the form of summer staircase, and we rolled into summer camp. We adjusted our summer camp. to align with the summer staircase online learning, and we also took out field trips and some of the other things that we used to do, added a lot more water play and things like that. And then in the fall, we readjusted our program again to support all-day remote learning. And the good news is last week the kids are back in school, and so now we are doing aftercare for kids who attend morning session up until 5 o'clock. We're also looking forward to our preschool reopening in September. We had followed the PNA way last year and looked at the needs of the community and made decisions based on that, and we decided to have preschool be on hiatus for a year, and we're very excited that it's going to open up again in September.
Wonderful. That all sounds so great. Thank you for what you've been doing, and we're excited for you to have the preschoolers back too.
Thank you.
People always ask what this is. This is an air raid tower built in 1953 during the Cold War. At one time it was part of a network of air raid towers throughout the city, but now it's one of the few left over.
More recently, we've used it as a globe cone, our neighborhood's rendition of a holiday tree.
And over here is Red Mill in Ridgewood.
People come from miles around to have Red Mill's world famous burgers, and Ridgewood just opened during the pandemic, but they've obviously figured out how to do it.
So let's go check out other parts of the neighborhood.
Let's go.
That was so exciting. Our first ride on the new lift.
Yeah, the new lift here at the Greenwood Senior Center. Another great PNA program. Hi, Cecily.
Hey, Cecily.
How are you?
We're well. How are you?
Fine. Doing well.
Great.
We are here at the PNA's Greenwood Senior Center, which has done amazing things this year. Cecily, can you tell us about them?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, first of all, the lift project. We are so thrilled to finally have a lift in this building, and we're looking forward to people coming back and being able to use it. And then, we had to pivot just like everybody. We assessed the most pressing needs for our community and started to deliver those, including delivering groceries, and our meal program went to a delivery system, and that has continued. We also started doing our programs online using Zoom, and we now have a full senior center program online. It's like this Greenwood Senior Center, but online. We also know that many seniors are not online, and so we started a pen pal project that have 200 seniors and kids doing pen pals, and we also have friendly phone calls, and that's also done through our village program. And we also had a partnership with Safeway when the vaccine rollout happened, and we were able to get over 200 seniors vaccine appointments, both first and second. So we were very excited about that. So we've been very, very busy and continue to do so. And we're just starting to think about the future, post-COVID or COVID phase, and it's looking like we're going to keep this way at least through the rest of spring, and then in June we'll dip our toe in the water of potentially some outside programs. Actually, our front yard concerts again that we did this last summer. We're going to do those, and we will also be trying to get more seniors online, and we're starting this pilot program called VidStream, which turns a TV into a streaming and video conferencing program, which we think might be easier for some seniors who are not using computers yet. So we are going to be working hard and continuing to work hard in this unknown new way.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Thanks for all that you do for our community
thank
seniors.
you. Thanks for coming to visit.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. So here we are at the PNA's Hot Meal program. Susan, can you tell us how COVID has affected the program?
COVID hit the program pretty hard. Our homeless community already has, they're kind of dehumanized as it is. And when COVID hit, they had nowhere to sit, nowhere to eat, nowhere to go to the bathroom. They lost communication, and it was a community divided far beyond the community house. So it affected us pretty hard.
And how are you doing now?
We're doing really good now that we're able to come inside. I put the hand washing and the masks in place before the governor really announced it. And so we worked hard to bring that forward. The diners are doing great. Everything is better than it was before COVID, if you can believe that. We're grateful to have this program. The funding is so important. It's going to keep a community that is so invisible to be visible. They come in and we serve them like a restaurant. They are communicating. We have resources in place. On Tuesdays we have nurses that come in and they sit and talk to the diners. They offer different foot washing, foot care, and all different kinds of things. We have a doctor on Wednesday that sees people. They don't even have to produce ID, and we're helping connect them to something that they have no access to. Once a month we have the mobile dental, and we are serving 9+ people every single Tuesday once a month, and then their follow-up appointments. This meal is doing far more than just feeding people. We have hygiene products, we have clothing, we give them shoes, and now that they're able to come in, they have a really nice place to sit and to communicate with each other again when they've been so divided. So we really, the funding is so important, and we appreciate all of you and what you're doing and how you're making a difference for us tremendously to serve this community. Thank you.
And thank you, Susan. We totally appreciate all that you do for the program.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. We love Greenwood, we love Finney, and we love all of you. Keep helping us. Thank you.
Here we are at the Finney Neighborhood Center, which for the last 40 years has been the heart of the community. Pre-pandemic, there were hundreds of events and activities that went on here, and thousands of people who used the building. So John, tell us what it's been like for the last year.
I have been here all by myself a lot of the times, and now we are opening up, and it's amazing to start to see people come back. Not big amount of people, little amount of people, lots of little people with the YMCA. We've had them with programming throughout the year, which has just been life in the building, but none of our regular events, none of any of the things that we use to celebrate and enjoy each other with. So it's been hard. It's not been a fun year, but it is so exciting to look forward to see where we're headed, and with people like these and our community, it can only get better, which is exciting.
And there are a few events that either have happened or are going forward adjusted.
Oh yes, we've opened up a room for our unhoused community so that during winter they had a place to be warm. We hadn't had the ability to do that in the past because the rooms were always too busy. So that's been awesome. We've had ARP here doing taxes for people. They've done over 240, which is nothing what they would have done in the past on site, but that's amazing. That's just an incredible win for us. So small things like that. Out of our brick building, we had vet care for people who had low or no income. So we've partnered with lots of different organizations in ways we never have, and it's just been amazing to see what we can do when we can only do so very little because we can't be together, which is what we're all about.
Oh look, Jesse, membership. Oh yeah. Members are the backbone of the PNA. We couldn't do what we do without them. But you don't have to live in the neighborhood to join. Clearly not a lot of members do though. Let's head over to Alice Ball Park. Okay. Ball Park, the last stop on our tour. The park was actually named by a young local resident in honor of Alice Ball, a chemist who at the age of 23 developed an injectable oil extract that was used to treat leprosy until the 1940s. Alice was the first woman and the first African American to graduate with her master's degree from the University of Hawaii. So every February 29th in Hawaii they celebrate Alice Ball Day. And it looks like we're now ready to join Zoom Away with the PNA. Thanks for joining us.